Let's start this fucking show.
Well, I'm a small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. I'm a small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me. Take a tour with me now down the Santa Susana Pass. I got lots of family knowledge and I'm stoned off my ass. I'm a small ranch worker and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me. Stoner Van Houten.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Stoner Van Houten Show. It is October 12th, 2017. And today's show is totally different than what I'm normally used to doing. I know what you're expecting. You're thinking like, hey, you're doing something Manson. Honestly, no. Today's video has nothing to do with Spawn Ranch. It has nothing to do with Charles Manson. It has nothing to do with that shit at all. Today actually has to do with me answering questions that people email me that have nothing to do with what I do, and that's the Manson family, okay? So, and I've never addressed any of their questions at all in any of my videos, but right now I actually am. I've taken two questions that people actually want me to talk about that have nothing to do with Manson, and I'm going to answer those two. I've got a bunch of them. I mean, people email me all the time. Some of them are really stupid. Some of them are haters. Some of them are people that just are curious to know what I think about other stuff. You know, it's amazing. Look, I just really want to stick to Spawn Ranch and Manson, but now people are asking me about my opinion on this and on that and on this, and it's a lot. And I don't do that stuff. I just stick to what I know, Spawn Ranch, Manson family, stuff like that. But now you want me to start answering some questions. And I am. So I picked two of the most common questions that I get asked a lot from my emails and shit like that. The first, and I'm going to answer both these questions right now. Excuse me. But before I get started, let me just give a little shout out to two brand new sponsors, unofficial sponsors of the show. First of all, we have cannabis syrup. Cannabis THC syrup. This is the watermelon flavor. This stuff right here is incredible. You add 2 tablespoons of this to any drink. I like to add it to some 7-Up really perfectly. And once you drink a little bit of this, you won't give a fuck what your boss says, your significant other says. You won't really care. All of a sudden, it'll be all gumdrops and rainbows, baby. This stuff, ugh, I love this stuff. Love this stuff, dude. This is liquid THC. You put 2 tablespoons in any fucking liquid, and trust me, wow, baby, you went over the rainbow. This is awesome. This stuff will make you not give a shit about anything. Trust me, this stuff is wonderful. Another sponsor of the show, Bud Light. If you're looking for a beer that makes you spend the entire party in the bathroom, well, hey, I got a beer for you right here. It's called Bud Light. This stuff will keep you in the bathroom all night long while your friends are partying and having a great time in the living room with chicks and everything else. You'll be in the bathroom pissing the night away with Bud Light. Bud Light, the beer that makes you piss. Now, getting started with the show. Today I'm going to answer 2 questions that, like I said, that I get asked a lot, that I've recently been asked a lot. The first question is about my YouTube channel. Why do I delete all negative comments? Hold on a second, what did it say? Why do you delete all negative comments on your YouTube channel? Don't you believe in the First Amendment? Of course I totally believe in the First Amendment. In the real world, I do. Totally. You got to remember, right now we're in cyberspace. This is the land of fucking make-believe. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those social media outlets, that's the land of fucking make-believe, people. You can tell people what you want to tell people. You can be whatever you want to be on social media. That's not the fucking real world. YouTube, this isn't the real world. Facebook is not real. There's more people at home who are lonely, depressed, they're not getting laid, they have no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no nothing, but yet they have 1,000 friends on Facebook. So they sit there all day long and they get emotions filled by Facebook because everybody, oh, they love me on Facebook. As soon as they turn that off, I'm lonely, I'm sad, I'm alone, nothing to do all night. That's the way people really are on Facebook. Let me tell you that there's more people on Facebook who are happy to be on there because their lives in cyberspace are better than in the fucking real world. And that's a fucking fact. Now, maybe not everybody that's watching this right now thinks that because your life might be pretty good, but there's some people's lives out there that suck. And they're not getting laid, and they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, so they rely on cyberspace. Oh, look, you have 1,000 fucking friends on Facebook, but as soon as you turn that shit off, you're complaining about how fucking lonely you are, and there's nothing to do? You have see? You got 1,000 friends in cyberspace, but as soon as you turn that off, you have nobody. See, so cyberspace is not real. So, yes, so here's an example. I make a video about Charles Manson. Charles Manson this, Charles Manson that. I get somebody coming on there that's a hater, goes, hey, fuck Charles Manson, that faggot, that guy should die, fuck you, hey, fuck you, stoner, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So you want me to keep that on there. See, this is what happens if I don't delete that comment. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Now, people that like me, that will defend me and go, hey, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. Stoner's totally cool. And now it'll turn into an argument between the hater that made that comment and everybody else. And now you've completely ignored the original post that I posted. The video with the informative information. Nobody cares about that because now you're just arguing because some dickhead on YouTube named Steve McQueen just made a comment and now everybody wants to defend me and argue with him. See, now you've taken away from the original post because now you're just arguing with a dickhead. The easiest thing to do is, oh, Charles Manson's a faggot? Okay, great. Delete. There you go. And now there's no argument. Now everybody can just pay attention to what the original post is about instead of every single video I make just arguing with some hater on there. So yes, anytime you say anything negative on my fucking YouTube channel, delete. I don't give a fuck. I'll block you too. And I'll block you. So all you have to do is get another email address and you can come back, you know, on YouTube as somebody else and disguise yourself. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have got plenty of fucking YouTube accounts and plenty of fucking Facebook accounts. See, that's why cyberspace is not real. Cyberspace is for the land of pretend. It's a fairy tale land where we all can do whatever we want. Look, I got this on YouTube. Anyone can do what I'm doing. And maybe you could do it better. Go ahead and do it. Same thing with Facebook. On Facebook, you only tell your fucking friends what you want to tell them. And you show them what you want to show them. They don't know the real fucking you. You don't have 1,000 fucking friends. Give me a break. You'd be lucky if you can count the fucking number of friends you have on your hand. Trust me. Do you even know what a real fucking friend is? Right. So, you don't. But, no, well, I take that back. Some of you actually do have some real friends. Maybe if you have 1 or 2 or 3 real friends, yes. But don't tell me that, oh, you don't believe in the freedom of speech. No, not on cyberspace. No, I don't. When you come onto my YouTube channel, you're in my world now. There's thousands and thousands of different YouTube channels you can be watching. You don't have to fucking watch mine. If you don't like the content, change the fucking channel. How about that? You don't need to, and if you make a negative comment, I don't give a fuck. I'll just delete it. I don't give a fuck. And I'll block you. There you go. Now you have to get another fucking email address and get another YouTube account, which you can. Everyone can do that. I don't give a fuck. You can come back, and then you can try to hold your lip until just something pisses you off and you expose yourself and make one of those negative comments, and I'm like, gotcha. Delete, delete, delete. So yeah, so that's why I delete this shit, because I'm not going to sit there and argue with every fucking troll that comes onto my YouTube channel, doesn't like what I'm doing, and argue with them. It's about the video I'm making, and that's what you should be paying attention to, not fucking some idiot who comes on there, Steve McQueen or whatever, and fucking makes a stupid comment about shit, and then everyone's just arguing about that. That's stupid to me. It's just easier to delete it. There you go. Like I said, people, if you don't like my fucking channel, change the fucking channel. There's 500... I bet you right now in your house, you have cable TV. There's 500 channels. Do you watch all 500? No, you fucking don't. You have about 3 or 4 or 5 channels that you really fucking watch, and that's really it. The rest you just fucking ignore. So if you don't like what I'm doing, ignore me, and that's all I have to say. Fuck you. So, that's what the first question is. The second question I have now is the more controversial one. People want to know what I think about, because I'm a football fan. What do you think about Colin Kaepernick and taking a kneel on the national anthem? What do you think about Trump versus the NFL? Wow. What do I think about Trump and the NFL? Well, first of all, I think the first question we have to ask ourselves is, How did this start? How did this start? Why did this start? Another good question. Why did this start? Wait a second. Why did all this shit happen? So let's think about this for a second. Colin Kaepernick took a kneel, and if I'm wrong, people, please comment in the comment box below on the subject. But this is the way I get it. Colin Kaepernick took a kneel because white cops kill black people. Now, not to say that they don't kill other races. I'm sure white cops kill white people. They probably kill brown people. Hell, they'll probably kill Asian people too. I'm sure they kill all kinds of races. Not just blacks, but it just seems like on the news, white cops are just killing blacks more often, or at least that's what it's posted on the news more than any other race. I'm sure white cops killed plenty of other races besides black people. But this has started over white cops killing black people. And Colin Kaepernick, at least in my opinion, I don't remember him ever saying, I hate the military, I hate America, I hate any of that stuff. All I ever saw was he's just not, he doesn't like what's going on in America. He never said he hated America. He's just said he's disappointed with what's going on in America, and that is white cops killing black people. So I don't know where this whole military shit came in. You know, it had nothing to do with the military or America or hating the U.S. I never heard him say that. Now, here's the problem I feel that Kaepernick did. He used the wrong format to express his opinion about white cops killing black people. What he should have really done, at least in my opinion, is he should have held a press conference, explained to the press that America, this is what's going on in America. Yes, black people are getting killed by white cops, all that kind of stuff. I get it. And that you hold a press conference, stuff like that. Taking a kneel against the American flag and it's just not cool. It's just not. It really is not. And the best way, here's a perfect example. You have a stand-up comedian, right? If I was a stand-up comedian, I would not be making fun of the military, America, or the flag. But I would have no problem making fun of senior citizens, Jesus Christ, or any of that. Like, I'll make jokes about senior citizens falling, breaking their hip. All right, that's funny. Jesus Christ is a faggot. All right, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. As a stand-up comedian, I have no problem being controversial about Jesus and about senior citizens. But what I would never do as a comedian, if I was a stand-up comedian, I wouldn't make jokes about the military. I wouldn't make jokes about the flag. I have two people in my family. My dad was in World War II. My brother was in Desert Storm in '91. I have people that are in the military in my family. All right? So, the one thing you just need to, and they go put their lives on the line all the time. I get it. Now, with that said, do white cops kill black people? Sure they do. Is that going to continue? Sure it does. Sure it will. Excuse me. Sure it will. Look, I'm from Los Angeles, people. I don't know if you remember Police Chief Daryl Gates. He was police chief, what was it, from 1976 all the way up to what, like 1990, in between there. Woof. Downtown Los Angeles knows about white cops killing black people. This isn't new. This isn't a new thing in America. People don't. Colin Kaepernick didn't just, hey, he didn't just realize, hey, guess what? White cops are killing black people. No, it's been going on for a very, very long time. I don't know where you live. I live in Los Angeles. All right? And I've seen what's been going on here. I know what it's like. Daryl Gates, baby, back in the 80s, man. Yeah, you didn't want to be downtown LA. You didn't want to be a different color down there. Because Daryl Gates, those guys ran that police force like a bunch of Nazis. And that's just been going on. So really, honestly, Colin Kaepernick, I understand what he's doing. He's trying to make a point here. White cops kill black people. That's all it's about. He never said he hated America. He never said he hated the military. I never heard that. I never heard that. And if there's video on there where he says that, please post it, because I've never seen him or heard him say he never liked America or the flag or anything. All I ever heard him say was, I don't like the fact that white cops kill black people. Now, that's to me how it got started. Now, here is how it's ended. It went from him taking a kneel and protesting about the white cops killing black people, to now all of a sudden Trump's gotten involved, and all the Trump haters that hate Trump will do everything he says not to do because they hate him. And that's the only reason why they're doing it. See, now the situation to me has gotten so away from white cops killing black people. Now it's about people who hate Trump versus Trump. Now it's totally gotten away from the original plan of why he even took the kneel. Now it's just a personal act against Trump. That's all it is. Well, Trump doesn't like it. Well, people don't like Trump. And all of a sudden, now we're going to do it because you said don't do it and I don't like you. You got people like Eddie Vedder and Neil Young all taking the kneel. Stevie Wonder's taking a kneel for America. People are taking kneels now for other... They don't even know why they're fucking taking kneels. They're taking kneels now for other reasons than the original reason why Kaepernick took the kneel. Because white cops kill black people. That's why he took the kneel. Now you got Stevie Wonder, I'm taking the kneel for America, and fucking Eddie Vedder, I'm taking the kneel because I don't like fucking Trump, and fuck you, and I'm sure Eminem's going to take a kneel now because he doesn't like Trump, and it has nothing to do with the original thing. See, now it's just turned into a personal thing. It reminds me of the OJ case. It really reminds me of the OJ case. Robert Shapiro tried to try the case in a regular fashion, and then Johnny Cochran realized, hey man, this isn't going to work. We need to fucking focus. Fuck that shit. Your plan is not going to work there, white dude. Let me come in here, and I'm going to play the race card. And I'm going to distract you really from what's really going on here. And then all of a sudden, it went from OJ killing 2 people to Mark Furman using the N-word 15 years ago. And then next thing you know, OJ's free. And that's what we've done here with Kaepernick and the NFL. Now Trump stepped in and he's distracted you. He has distracted you from the original idea of why Kaepernick took the kneel. Because white cops kill black people. That's why he took the kneel. Has nothing to do with the military, has nothing to do with disrespecting the flag. He just used the wrong outlet to express himself. Now, it's all about Trump and people that hate Trump, and there's a lot of people that hate him. So they'll do everything they can against him. So if he says don't take a kneel, hey, they're taking a kneel. Now, and that's the problem. See, now it's just blown out of proportion. Now, it's the Trump card, not the race card, it's the Trump card. He's playing the Trump card. Let me just take all the focus away from Kaepernick and just focus on me. People don't like me anyway. It doesn't matter. So you can focus it all on me. Now it's all about Trump. Now it's all about him. And now he wants to pass a law. And remember, 1990, the CFL, he fell through. He's already got a grudge against the NFL. Trust me. He does. And he's really trying to stick it to the NFL. And now he kind of found a way. Now, if you compare it to other sports, the NFL doesn't have a rule that says you have to stand. The NBA does. Now let's compare the NBA to the NFL. The NBA has a rule saying you have to stand for the national anthem. Now, you can wear a shirt while you're standing, protesting whatever it is. And remember LeBron James and all those other guys, what was it, Black Lives Matter, or whatever happened, somebody got choked and killed by a white cop. You know what I mean? So in the NBA, you can wear a shirt that expresses your feelings about how fucked up America is, but you're standing for the national anthem. And that's fine. And you can do that in the NBA. Now in the NFL, so if they ban kneeling, can they wear something? Can they, have a shirt on or something over? Maybe it'd be a big shirt if they're wearing all that padding. Can they have something else there? Because the NBA is allowed to express themselves with a shirt. They can't take a kneel and they can't sit down. They can't do that. But they can wear something that says Black Lives Matter or whatever it is they're expressing. So honestly, my whole thing with the NFL, no way in hell am I going to fucking boycott. I waited 8 fucking months for football. I love football. I'm a fucking huge sports fan. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So I'm not going to boycott shit. I know the truth about why Kaepernick did that. It was because white cops kill black people. Plain and fucking simple. It's not a fucking new thing he just discovered. It's been going on for fucking ever, man, before I was even born. And it will go on. It'll keep going on. And we could sit here and argue about, well, black people, they got guns and they're on crack and they're asking for it. Look, hey, doesn't matter. All I know is that he's just addressing, it's about why he's addressing the problem. He's addressing a problem that he hates. It has nothing to do with the military. I don't know where people are getting this from. Did Kaepernick come out and go, you know what, I hate the military, and you know what, fuck the USA, and fuck the, the Marines, and fuck the Army, and did he say that? Did Kaepernick say, like, fuck the USA, fuck America, fuck the Army, fuck the Marines, fuck the Navy, fuck the Air Force? Did he say? I don't remember him saying that. I just remember him saying, white cops kill black people, and I disapprove what's going on in America. And there's a lot of bad things. What, you think America's all fucking gumdrops and rainbows? Fucking A, people. Come on, man. There's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on here, and don't act like we're this fucking great place. This is the fucking kingdom and all this kind of stuff, and it's just, yeah, right. There's a lot of fucked up things about America. I love America, and I love the country, and I love the military, but do fucked up things go on here? Yes, they do. And it just, I mean, unless unless you're rich, then they don't. But if you're middle class or lower, yeah, you get a lot of fucked up things happen to you. And that's just the way it is. And it will always be like that, and people will always complain. So I don't have a problem with Kaepernick taking a kneel. I don't give a fuck if people want to lay down this or that, or take a kneel, or Eddie Vedder wants to fucking say fuck you Trump, or whatever. Now it's because of Trump. It doesn't even matter. It's not even about Kaepernick anymore. Now it's all about Trump. Oh, Trump said don't do it. Well, now we're going to do it. Well, fuck that guy. And that's why you're doing it. See, you're taking it personally. You're taking it personal now because you don't like Trump. That's it. You actually forgotten about Kaepernick, and now it's about that son of a bitch in office for the next 3.5 years. Fuck that dude. I'm going to kneel just because I hate that guy. And that's really all why you're kneeling. It has nothing to do with the military, has nothing to do with disrespecting the flag. It's a personal issue that people have with the President of the United States, and that's where it's gotten to now. It's the Trump card. He played the Trump card. It works. He knew people already hated him. Doesn't matter. So fuck Kaepernick. Now it's about Trump just telling you what you can and can't do, and tweeting all about it, and that's it. And that's really it. And I don't give a fuck. My team is 4-1 and doing great. I know we're playing Carolina tonight. We might get our asses fucking kicked, but I don't care. A lot of people who are boycotting the fucking NFL, I've noticed a lot of people whose teams suck, you guys are all boycotting. So if you're the New York Midgets and you're 0-5, all those people that I know that are New York Midgets fans, they're boycotting. But trust me, if you were 5-0, you wouldn't be boycotting, because anybody out there that knows fucking sports, and don't fucking lie to me, trust me, the one thing that I know about sports is winning cures everything. Winning cures everything. So if you're the New York Midgets and you're 0-5, yeah, I know a lot of people who are protesting fucking football. Fuck that, we're going to protest, and we're going to boycott, Well, yeah, you're 0-5. There's no point in you guys watching anymore. So trust me, your Sundays are fucking over. But if you were 5-0, trust me, you would not be boycotting. Don't fucking lie. Winning cures everything, and you wouldn't give a shit what fucking Trump said, or if Kaepernick's taking a kneel. Because if your team's doing good, you'll fucking watch, dude. Trust me. But if they're 0-5 or bullshit, or if you're the fucking Dallas Cowgirls or the Washington Foreskins, any one of those crappy fucking teams in my division, oh yeah, you should boycott. Boycott what? A sport I've been waiting to watch for fucking 8 months? Hey, look, man, Kaepernick's taking a fucking kneel because it is true. White cops do kill black people. And that's just a fact. That's why he's taking the kneel, and that's it. It has nothing to do with the fucking military or disrespecting the flag or any of that. Yes, the format that he used was wrong. He should have just held a press conference, and we could still be going on with this. And he could still be holding press conferences, letting you know that white cops kill black people. Every other day, he could have a press conference. And trust me, you would get just as annoyed at that as you would right now as you are at him now. It's the same thing. So if he didn't take the kneel and just held a press conference once a week letting you know how fucked up America is, because, not America, letting you know how the cops treat black people in urban areas, that's really what it's about. If he did it once a week on a regular fucking show, like, trust me, you'd be just as pissed off as you are now. See, so the situation has gotten so blown out of hand that I don't give a fuck. I'm watching fucking football. I'm watching my team. I'm watching. I don't give a fuck what you think, or like I said, in the real world, you do have freedom of speech. In the real world, you can protest. It's okay here in America. You can express yourself, people. It's fine. If you want to be gay or transgender or heterosexual or whatever it is the fuck you want to be, you want a rainbow flag, you want an American flag, I don't give a fuck. That's America, man. It's the fucking melting pot. So if you want an American flag, you want a rainbow flag, baby, hey, it's on you. I don't give a fuck what you want. It's good. It's America. You can have these things here. Bring us your poor, your filthy, your scum, all that stuff. Bring them here to America. We'll take them. That's what America's about. It's been like that ever since, So look, that's not even the fucking issue. The issue is white cops killing black people. That's the issue. That's the only issue. This has nothing to do with Trump. And I don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't really care who the fuck the president is, because they fuck over the poor anyway. So it doesn't matter. So whether it was Obama or Clinton or fucking Bush, or if Hillary Clinton, even if Hillary got in, it doesn't matter. They would all be fucked up to the lower class and to the poor. So I don't give a fuck who's president, because the only thing I want from my president is help the fucking poor, help the homeless, and help the ex-cons. Why don't you make it a little bit easier for us to get jobs, because we want to go back to work, instead of complaining that we're just sucking off the fucking system. How about that? I don't give a fuck who's president. I don't care if it's Hillary, this or that, somebody else. Whoever the fuck you want to be president, whoever you think should be president, I hope they just help the poor, the lower class, and the ex-cons. That's it. I don't give a fuck if it's a woman, if they're black, they're Chinese. I don't give a fuck what they are, as long as they help the lower class, the poor, and ex-cons. That's it. Why does it always have to be about the rich? So that's my personal opinion right there on Trump versus the NFL. You know, I'm not boycotting shit. I'm watching. I know the real reason why fucking Kaepernick took a kneel. I don't have a problem with that. I'm from LA. I've seen plenty of horror stories about white cops killing black people. That's been going on for a long time, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. And that was the only problem I think I had with Kaepernick expressing himself, because I remember in the beginning he said, well, I'm going to keep doing this until it stops in America. Fuck, dude, you're going to do that until it stops? Well, guess what? I got news for you. It ain't never going to stop. So you're going to be kneeling forever. It's just not going to stop. It isn't, man. It's just not. I don't care what the fuck you think or what you say. It's not going to stop. Maybe we can reduce it somehow. I don't know how, but, you know, I'm not a politician or whatever, but maybe we can reduce the killings, you know, but as far as it, you know, it's just not going to happen, man. You know, there's just people that just don't like other races, and that's just a fact. There's just certain people that live in America that just don't like other people. What, you think everybody likes you? Out of your fucking mind. What? Everybody loves you. Guess what, people? People that are watching my video, there's plenty of people that don't like you. Yeah, I know there's plenty of people don't like me. Yeah, that's a fucking fact, man. They're already, fuck you, Spawn Ranch worker. Yeah, but besides that, plus there's other people that just don't like me in general. It has nothing to do with the Manson shit. But the Manson stuff don't help. So that's really the way I feel. So, hey, in the real world, yes, you have the First Amendment right, you have the Second Amendment, you want a gun. If you want to say fuck you, Trump, and carry a gun, you have the right to do that in the real world. In cyberspace, nah. I like to control things in cyberspace, because cyberspace isn't real. Facebook's not real. YouTube's not real. This isn't real. I mean, what you're watching right now, this is the fucking land of make-believe. But you're watching. And this is the outlet that we all have. So with that said, this is Stoner Van Houten here. That's my personal opinion. I hope my fucking Eagles fucking do well. And look, you know, I'm a fan of the Eagles. I am. My team has been crap for a long time. The last time we were relevant, I think was what, 2005? You know, so I don't know if we're gonna be any good. It doesn't matter. I want to watch. I love football. I love sports. You know, as a matter of fact, if I did a YouTube channel about sports, a lot of you would have a problem with that, because I know a fucking lot about sports, man. We could talk about, hell, we could talk about women's tennis, golf. We could talk about fucking hockey. We could talk about football, baseball, basketball. Fuck, I'll school you. Yeah. So you think the Manson stuff I know? Trust me. I know a lot about sports, man. And this is the time of year that I look forward to. This is the time of year that I love. I love football season. You know, even when my team is bad, even if we were 0-5, I would still be watching. You know, just because your team sucks doesn't mean you have to get all irate and go, oh, we need to boycott, we need to boycott. Look, don't be mad because your team sucks. You know, still enjoy it. You know, just go down to the bar. Just don't spend as much money as you normally would if your team was winning. Because believe me, when your team's winning, the beer tastes better, the food's always better, everything's always seems to be better. You don't mind spending that much money at the bar. But when your team's losing, you're like, oh, fuck, man, I'm not going to go down there and spend another fucking 30, 40 bucks at the bar. And, or whatever it is you spend down there. I don't know how much you fucking drink. But believe me, when you're winning, you don't mind spending that extra money there on your team. Trust me, that's just the fucking way it is, man. Winning cures everything. And if you're a sports fan, you know that is a fucking fact, and you know you can't deny it. Because if your team was doing kick-ass right now, you wouldn't give a fuck about Colin Kaepernick kneeling. You wouldn't give a fuck about Trump talking about that. All you're saying is, fucking A, dude, maybe we have a chance this year. Maybe my team fucking can get through this year. I don't know. At least make the playoffs. So we'll see. So this is Stoner Van Houten here. I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to probably get ready to delete a lot of comments from a lot of you fucking haters out there. I'm just telling you right now, if you're just going to hate and stupid stuff, I'll read it, and then for a second, and then I'll delete it. Because I can, people. This is cyberspace. This ain't real. You know, if we were in the real world and you really were my friends, then I would probably treat you a little bit differently. I know half the people that are watching my videos don't give a shit about me, don't respect me, and wish I probably would die. The other half love me. Which is funny, because of the ones that hate you, I'm not even sure why you're even watching. If you don't like this channel, why the fuck are you watching? But they said the same thing about Howard Stern. And look how big he became. So, hey, I know why you're watching. Because you want to hear what I'm going to fucking say next. And don't fucking lie. Hey, this is Stoner Van Houten here. I'm out of here. Take care. Go Eagles. I love the NFL.
Well, I'm the small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. I'm the small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me. Take a tour with me now down the Santa Susana Pass. I got lots of family knowledge and I'm stoned off my ass. I'm a small ranch worker and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me. Stoner Van